Let's make this incredible rustic apple pie. You will never make pie the same way again. We start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You can also use bread flour here or baking pastry flour. It doesn't matter. And you only need 1 stick of butter. Not only is this easy, but it's also very friendly in terms of calories because you don't use a lot of butter and you don't use a lot of sugar. You are going to roughly just combine your flour and the butter. You don't have to do an excellent job with this. Just break it up, make sure it's in little chunks because we're going to add 1 egg into this and 1/2 cup of sour cream and mix it up. And then we're going to put some baking soda and lemon juice, just a squeeze of lemon juice, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of white sugar. Any sugar you like could go as well, but I use white sugar, and you have the choice to use 1 or 2 spoons depending how sweet you want your dough to be. This dough was sitting in the fridge for 2 days for me, and it wasn't a problem. It could sit in the freezer for up to 3 months as well. So if you want to make a huge batch and cut it up and put it in the freezer and whip it up any day. So look at that, how nicely it came together. I will flatten it as much as I can and then mix it. Make sure there's no flour seeing, like you can't see any flour. I wrap it up in plastic wrap and put it in the fridge. Again, it was super easy. At first it looks like it's not coming together, but then it comes together so fast and it's not a problem. For the apple filling, you're gonna need 4 Gala apples cubed, some lemon juice, 1/2 cup of lightly brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of sugar, some cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice. All the measurements will be down in the description bar, so you don't need to memorize any of this. You can just look at them there. And we cook this as much as possible, but we don't want the fruit to fall apart. I put some ginger and nutmeg as well, but those are optional. If you like them, put them. If you don't like them, don't put them. And we finish it up with 1 teaspoon of just cornstarch or flour so that everything is thickening. And you see the fruits are still holding their shape nicely. It is still juicy, but it is done. You don't want to overcook your fruit either because it's going to bake in the oven for another 55 minutes. So it is the next day now. I am going to flatten this disc as much as I can. I don't want it to be too thin. I want it to be nice and thick. I want it to bite into that pie and feel the crust and the deliciousness of the crust. So don't make it too thin. I have a huge baking sheet there. And to that, I put my rough, flat disc of my dough and fill it up with all the filling. So you can go as much or as little filling as you want, but I think 4 apples was perfect for us. And these were really nice, crispy apples. They weren't old. They were just nice, crispy out of the store and very fresh. And I'm just folding them roughly like this now, because that is our very rustic apple pie. Of course, you can make this in a pie crust dish as well. So if you don't wanna make this and you wanna use the same recipe for the dough and make it in a dish, of course you can do it. You can do anything you want. Life is just all about making choices. So nobody's telling you what to do. You do you. And now I'm gonna put some egg wash on it, just the egg yolk, and just put it all over it as much as you can. You want to create beautiful color on this, and we're going to bake it at 350 in the preheated oven for 55 minutes exactly. It was absolutely magnificent, and wow, the taste. There was nothing left by dinner. I made this at 8:30 in the morning, and by dinner time it was completely gone. There were just a few crumbs left. I hope you make this and you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.